Stadium. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the Wake Forest head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Demon Deacons ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats offense will take the field first. C.J. Baxter, he is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker.
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. They'll go with Baxter. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Give to the running back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their right now.
Makes the grab in their space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The run inside. It's Ivory. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Left side is Skinner. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. From the red zone, it's Baxter. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting them on the ground.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Demon Deacons offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And out for the first time in this one is Carlos Hernandez. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defense...
This week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rush right in his face. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Bauer. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. I can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And he's able to pick up the 1st down just inside the 50 at the 49. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. Plows through the defense. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. And he put the brakes on it.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. From the gun, it's Patterson. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Handoff again. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, 1st down here. Trying to move them on the counter. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Second down to the air. Turns it upfield. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Wildcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Right side, it's Anderson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Motion from the back. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Wildcats! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He hurls one deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it's confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy, I think. They had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away, but the defense was ready for it, and what a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
The play fake, Lopez. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
Running inside, it's Wiggins. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. On the run, it's Patterson. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run him again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out wide right, it's Ivory. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads it. Field. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching him. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it way down the field. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Lopez, play action. Out wide left, it's Johnson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
The Demon Deacons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Right side, it's Hernandez. Run ends there.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Throwing, Lopez. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, 3rd and short, the offense dials up the screen, expecting the pass rush to come upfield, man-to-man, but it just simply does not work. Defense stays home, and they force the incompletion.
Stopped, no chance. This defensive line won the battle, and they got the football back with a 4th down stop. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Left side is Ivory. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their 1st timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Out wide left, it's Hernandez. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Here's Lopez to throw. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Finds a crease at the 20. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And they'll take over 1st and 10. Break. Over.
Up trying to get everyone set. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Ivory. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Kentucky right back to the line. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Back's got it on the screen. Turning it on. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. The Wildcats used the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh center downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Snap on first down, wants to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on second down. This time he's got him. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Drops back on first down. They're all over him. Got a first down. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 11 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's Michigan State with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And I guess what they can take away from this one is they're back to even, 3-3 on the season. Back now to your game in Winston-Salem. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Allegacy Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Left side is Wiggins. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Look out! Got a man in the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Lopez. Got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Quick give. It's Wiggins. Makes a man miss. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. In the red area, it's Clark. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Follows his blocks. It's Wiggins. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And some great 4th down defense against the run. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The handoff breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Straight ahead, it's Ivory. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They'll move the tight end. Hits the hole, it's Ivory.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Snags it and he's open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got his man down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hits inside, it's Baxter. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Gets the back moving. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose, it'll be 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. He's got it. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season. Still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. The run inside. It's Wiggins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lopez fires immediately. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. On the ground with the counter. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Throwing, Lopez. He wants to take the top off. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Throwing for it on 4th, Gio Lopez. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Baxter again. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And we need more of this.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Handoff for Baxter. Runs through a tackle. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Makes the catch, it's Skinner. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st. Looking for a big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 2nd and long here. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, it's Baxter. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their 1st timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Pulled to the ground. Wake calls a timeout, and they have no more to use. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Out wide left, it's Anderson. Into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Deep in the end zone, it's Carr. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. On the run, fires downfield. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
The Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Corners are going to bail. Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Looking long. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. 4th down, Lopez. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the counter. surge ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They'll run it with Baxter. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll look to run it with C.J. Baxter. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Lopez to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to get away. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Lopez wants to fire. Rush is on. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.